family activity. Yes, sir.
But tonight is actually a
story time.
Yes.
This is the story time about how we were moments away from a robbery.
So the other day we uploaded a vlog. We went to Crumble Cookie, Ulta, Vine Moore, and the park. We had a really, really good day. And I got some perfume. Jada got some lip gloss. And the kids were able to eat their cookies at the park. So we didn't get home till about
9:45.
9:30, and we ended up going to Walmart as well after the park. For those of you who don't know, I love Walmart. So what you doing?
Chef's kiss.
So I love
favorite stores
and sushi, but whatever. So
sushi hit though.
It does.
Sushi and seafood.
It does. Drop in the comments below. What's your favorite sushi roll? What's your favorite sushi roll, Jenna?
Rock and roll.
Okay. What else?
California roll.
What else?
What's it called? Shrimp tempura.
Okay. What else?
Salmon tempura.
Okay, come on, girl. You gotta know your order. Okay, so anywho, so we get home. It's about 9:30, 9:45. Anybody else want to tell the story before I tell it off?
No, you go ahead.
Okay, so we get home and Fat took a shower. Jada was gearing up to take a shower. I was in my room, opening my perfume, smelling it, loving it, adoring it, all of that. And all we hear at the door is a knock. So I must have been in a really good mood. I told the kids, I'm like, I got it, no worries. I ran downstairs. I opened the door, and can you believe who it is?
It's the police.
Period. So it's the police. It's the police at my door.
At like almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah, creeping around at 10 o'clock. So I'm like, hey, I thought it was my neighbors telling me like I left my lights on in my truck or something. But they're like, hey, were you at Ulta? I'm like, yeah, it is crazy because when I went to the door, I have my perfume in my hand. So he looked down, he was like, what's that? And I'm like, the perfume I just got from Ulta. So I step outside, the kids come downstairs, Fatty in his drawers, Shamir in his drawers, Jada, thank God, was fully covered. So I go outside. Of course, the kids make their way downstairs within the next 30 seconds and follow me.
I heard him say his name, and I was like, whoa. He was like, police chief somebody. And I was like, hold up. And I ran downstairs to him, like, who is that?
Right.
And I look, and I see two policemen. And mom's like, y'all can come outside.
So I had to come out there with mom's.
And I was like, oh, what's going on?
So we all end up going outside. Fatty got decent, put on some clothes, and came outside. And the officer was like, you were at Ulta, you were recording. And I'm like, yeah, we're YouTubers. And he's like, well, it was a robbery at Ulta right after you left. And I'm like, really? He was like, yeah. Mind you, it's like going on 10 o'clock at night. We left Ulta around, what, 7:13? Yes. Mm-hmm. So he was like, after we left, some people came in, like, ski masked up, and, like, basically tore the place down. Nice. I was like, oh, my God. Because in Ulta, we just kind of, like, browsed around. We were all together, but everybody was kind of, like, spaced out. And I could only imagine myself going into, like, fight or flight behind the kids. Like, that situation would not turned out how I would have wanted it to. So, number one, let's get this straight. I give God honor and glory for not only keeping my children out of harm's way, but just protecting my family. I'm uber grateful. I would never want to put my children in a situation like that. I would never want my children to experience anything like that. So that's number one. Number two, I think the cop, for the most part, he was like really cool. He said, well, nothing that he watched me do. I guess he watched the full 45 minutes that I was in offer, because it did take me a while to pick out some perfume, and then we looked at like facial products, because if y'all watch the vlog, y'all see me talking about like how I'm trying to get rid of like my dark spots and stuff, and how I've tried like multiple products. So
I need some skin moisturizer.
And how he needs skin moisturizer, and how Rihanna is his cousin. So all of that is.
And DJ Khaled, I know him personally.
Okay.
And Alicia Keys, she was at 7th grade.
Okay. Yes, all of those things. All of those things were said in the vlog. But you know, the officer basically told me that nothing that I was doing looked suspicious, but it was a guy who thought that because I was recording, it was suspicious, and that in order to rule me out of being a suspect, they had to come talk to me. So not to even put it out there like that, my perfume was $145. If I was going to rob Ulta,
would I buy perfume for $150?
Period.
Plus whatever Jada got. Plus whatever I
Period.
got. So that's like $200, $225.
Anywho, not even about the money, but just about the principle. Number one, I'm grateful. Number two, I'm thankful. Lord, thank you for protecting me and mine. But number three, if I was going to rob Ulta, why would I drop some money on some perfume? But beyond that, I thought that it was a very, 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 very interesting encounter. And I thought that it was worth the story time. Not only because we were a smidgen of a hair away from a robbery.
Like this long over here.
We don't know that.
You know what I'm saying?
But how, you know, we got home and the police knocked on our door, and about how I opened the door with my perfume in my hand.
Mom was just so happy. She was like, hey. Hi.
I don't know about that.
And she
But
was so happy and so candy and so just.
Do y'all have anything else to add to the story?
I thank God, because things could have went differently in every aspect, and thank God for protecting our family, and I thank God for protecting our family and just getting us out of there in time, and because things could have went very, very differently. We was all like happy but spaced out.
We were.
Mama was in the center.
Yes.
I was like in the bottom right. It was in bottom left.
Yeah, so I was looking at perfume. Jamal was sitting like on the end of the aisle, because I guess that's just what boys do. Mirror was by me, but he was still browsing, and Jaden was like looking at the lip gloss. So we were all just in different places, like not a close enough proximity in order for me to like round them up and protect them. So that was my biggest takeaway is, number one, we need to move more in rhythm and in harmony when we're out places. And it's so crazy because I wasn't even gonna let Jamal and Shamir come in. Usually I try not to allow them to come into places like that, just so me and Jada can kind of get our time together. But Jamal really pressed the issue, like, I want to go in. So I'm thankful. And I'm grateful. Lord, I thank you.
Food too was good.
Oh yeah, the kids. Well, we all had salmon and rice bowls. It's some rendition that I've ended up making in my house. My babies love it. So yes, I'm thankful. I'm grateful, and I think that it was definitely worthy of a story time. Drop a comment below if you've ever been like hit and miss a robbery, or almost in a robbery,
or in a robbery.
I don't know if I want to know if you was in a robbery.
I do. I already.
Okay, well, Fatty wants to know. So,
or
baby
any
Jada, do you have
crazy
anything
experience that you have?
You want to say before we end the vlog?
I'm thankful that my family is grateful.
Okay. Well, that's all we got for this story time. Hopefully, we don't get another crazy story time.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little post notification. And we love you guys. We're thankful for all that God is doing. No, all that God has done, doing, and yet to do. And without further ado, we love you. Peace.
Peace.
Love you, family. I love you guys.